Houston on Saturday. What are you guys expecting in that game?
Yeah, I think obviously really excited. It's still early in season. It's our second match. And I think for us taking what we were able to learn from the match against Orlando to continue to build again what we believe we could bring this season. And I think for us, it's continuing to push in every aspect and continuing to push ourselves individually and obviously as a group to ensure that we continue to head in the right direction.
So this is the team's first away game of the season.
Mhm.
How do you prepare for away games differently than you do home games, or just kind of?
Yeah, no, I think it's the same process. Obviously, when you're going further West Coast, you're leaving a little bit earlier, right? With this one, we're not. So if, for us, it would just be training tomorrow and departing from training to obviously start our travels to Houston. And I think it's just a continued, obviously, you're now on the road. You're eating meals away, these types of things that the players are fully prepped for and are always prepared for. So I think for us, it's just assessing obviously what we believe Houston will bring to the match and what we believe we can do throughout the match to succeed as a group. And so I think for us, it's the preparation's the same. It's just now you're on the road match day -1 after that training session to get after it for match day.
Yeah, you talked a lot about being on the sideline and
Mhm.
that coach's box. And I thought that was going to be obviously this year being up in the spotlight. How did Saturday feel just to be out there and to be in that position? I know you've done it a couple other times in interim spots, but how did that feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an absolute honor to coach this group. It's an absolute honor to operate in that technical box for this group. I know what they're capable of, and I will continue to push what I believe they're capable of and beyond. I think I know that's my role, and I know it's our role as a coaching staff. So for me, it's just honor. It's privilege to be there on the sidelines, but it's also a responsibility. And the responsibility for me is to continue to make sure that these players feel like they're getting everything they need leading into matches. So I'm not sat there on the sideline coaching every detail. What I'm doing is sitting there on the sidelines, creating the reminders, creating energy, creating calmness for the group in those moments. And I think for me, it's just an absolute honor.
Jackie? Thank you. Hey, Bev, hope all is well.
Hi.
I had 2 questions for you, but first off, as you're just heading away into your going to your first away game of the season, just what's that mindset of the group, or just kind of what aspects are you preparing them for this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's more about the second game of the season than it is about traveling home or away. Obviously, home, creating a fortress for players that want to come play us. Teams that want to come play us at our home stadium is something that we're very protective of and something that we want to be a huge part of who we are this season, right? Now we're away, of course, at another team's stadium. And I think it's just the continued thought process of it being our second match of the season, where we're at and what we need to continue to do. And I think for us, it's continuing to push those aspects again, along with what we believe that Houston will look to present against us. I'm very confident, obviously, with where the group is and how hard the group has continued to work and providing the best preparation possible for what I believe the group can execute from a game plan standpoint. So I think for us, it's the second game of the season. The energy's still high. The excitement's still there. What we believe and what we know we can be is all there. It's just continuing to put the pieces together.
Yeah, for sure. And then just thinking about your role as a head coach, is there anything about your job so far maybe that like you didn't expect to happen or to do, but maybe has just surprised you in a good way, of something that you've actually enjoyed throughout the process?
Yeah, no, I think it's just continuing to build relationships with the staff and providing the best environment that we can. I mean, obviously, we're meeting 24/7 about the layout of the session, where the balls will be placed in, these types of details that I think is incredibly important to create an elite environment for the players. And so I would say continuing to build relationships as a staff to understand how we can provide the best for them to collectively develop. And then on top of that, obviously pushing the players in every aspect.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate your time and good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Bev?
Yes, thank